only at Sleep Express. In all home furniture stores.
Well, new digital cameras are constantly hitting the market. They all have new features, they've got new controls, and they always have more megapixels.
I get so confused. That's why I give my camera to my husband. Take the pictures. I have no idea what I'm doing. But here's the good thing. Do more megapixels mean a better camera? Well, not necessarily. And here to explain all of this stuff for us today is technology producer Christian Unser, and there he goes. He's already taking pictures.
It's a good one.
Yeah, is it?
That'll
Well,
be a good
of course,
one.
yeah. What do you expect? Okay, here's the thing. I have to admit, what in the world is a megapixel to begin with?
Okay, so I'm going to try to explain this as easily as I can because it's a little confusing.
Yeah,
all right.
just a little bit.
So digital pictures are made up of pixels, which actually is short for picture element. So if you
Okay.
look at a digital picture really closely, you can see a bunch of little squares.
Okay.
And those little squares are pixels. Now the way that megapixels work, that's 1 million pixels, okay? So if you have a 10 megapixel camera, you're taking pictures that are 10 million pixels
Okay.
on the picture, all right?
Okay.
So if you're doing a lot of zooming in and out, if you're doing a lot of cropping, it's nice to have a whole lot of pixels to play with, to zoom in
Okay.
and out with. But the issue comes in if you were actually printing those pictures out. Now, if you print a high quality photo at like a 4:6 size, which is, roughly what something like this would be, it really isn't printing any more than 3 million megapixels.
Okay,
or
and
3
nothing
million
that
pixels.
shows?
So that
Okay.
anything above than 3 million is wasted megapixels.
Exactly. If you are dealing with printing them out. Now, if you print out a huge poster or you're doing, crazy professional photography, then it works out.
Okay.
But the difference between like an 8 megapixel camera, a 10 megapixel camera, a 12 it's not about the megapixels
Okay.
because when you're printing it, you're only getting 3 million anyway.
So when you're at the store and the guy's saying, well, this one's got 47 megapixels,
Doesn't
you're like,
matter.
I'm only going to use 3.
Only going to use 3 if you're
Okay.
printing like a typical photo-sized picture.
You just
Okay.
saved us money.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
so
which
there
we
you go.
love. Okay.
So it actually has more to do with things like the mechanics of the
Right.
camera, the image sensor, things like that.
Okay, so let's get to the cameras because
Okay.
this is what's confusing. Okay, I'm not going to go do anything fancy with cameras. I'm just going to take pictures of the family. What would I look at?
All right, so I've got 3 different options for you today. The first one I'm going to call like the Pics for Grandma. This is
Okay.
a camera just for taking pictures that you might want to share with your relatives. You might want to put on Facebook or Flickr or any of those sites like that. This is the Samsung SL620. It's $169.99 at Best Buy. And
Okay.
it's got a 5x zoom, which is a pretty decent zoom. It has a 12 megapixel camera, but we all just learned that doesn't necessarily matter that much.
That's a good one.
And it does use an SD card, which is, I think, very important. SD
Okay.
is the little card that you put in that it
Inside?
saves to.
Look at I have to already pass it off.
Right.
I'm already confused.
And the biggest thing about SD cards is that they are probably the most common and the easiest cards to get a good deal on.
Okay,
So if you buy
really?
a Sony camera that has a memory stick, that's not going to be necessarily that great of
Really?
it's going to be harder to find those sticks and a deal. So all
Okay.
of these are with SD
Wait, look at this
cards.
picture. Can we zoom in? Look at that, huh?
wow.
See,
That's
when you're-
quality.
Magic is
when
happening.
you're working with that, I mean, what? It doesn't matter the camera.
that.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Okay.
Man.
All right, so the next one,
Yeah.
we're going to go down here. This is for the soccer mom. This is somebody that's a little bit more active, is going to take a lot of pictures of their
So
kids running
movement.
around, a lot of movement.
Okay.
This is the Canon SD1400. This is a great camera. I actually have a model that's in the same line of this one. If you want to shoot some video, it shoots in HD, which is pretty cool.
Really?
You know, you have to say it's huge because if you're going to be editing, let's say, any of your videos that you shoot with your camera at home, if you're using old style cameras that aren't HD, it's going to to be the box and not the wider rectangle.
This is a huge video.
Right.
Wow.
That's
you shoot.
great. That's a great feature.
So it's
my
very
goodness.
cool. It's got a four times zoom. Also uses the SD card. It has a couple of cool little features that it does. It does like a fisheye mode that's really cool. It does like a miniature mode.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, there's a black
that-
and white example.
and that
These
was
are all
actually
with this
taken from
camera.
that?
Yep. I didn't take them. I just found them. There's the
Oh, look at
fisheye
that. That's
thing.
fun.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's, like I said, just a lot of different modes that you can do. There's like a really close-up macro. It just takes a really nice
Cupcake mode.
picture. Yep. That's the miniature mode, which is kind of neat.
Oh, I like
those things
that.
in the foreground are really in focus, and the stuff in the background is really out of focus. So it makes it look like it's a miniature. It's
And
kind
you
of a
can
cool.
use this for your own artwork. You can
Sure.
print that out and hang it up, and how cool is that? It's a lot cheaper
Right.
than going and buying something.
Exactly. And the last one here is the for kind of a semi-pro. If you want to step it up a notch, but you're not ready to make a commitment to
This
a
is for
$500 or
you, Tim.
$600 camera, this is the PowerShot SX20. It's a 12 megapixel. It's actually got a 20 speed zoom. Can you zoom
Yeah, I
this
can.
thing out here?
I'm working on it.
It might be off. It's
Okay.
off.
I
got
Here,
it.
I'll turn it on.
We've used it
Oh,
too
okay,
much.
you're on it.
There
So it has actually a monster zoom on it. That's a 5, that's a 4, this is a 20.
Okay.
So that lens
Wow.
really kind of zooms out. I was messing around with it in my...
I know it does, but
in
I can't
my-
make it
yep,
do it.
see, here, I'll do
All
it.
right. Wow.
He's the pro. Come on.
So, like, look at that. monster
Oh,
lens
wow.
that comes off the front of that thing. So that thing's pretty.
And I
there
like
we go.
that it's not too
So it's
massive
pretty
because
cool.
sometimes the ones that you have the big lens are so huge you can't carry it, but at least this one is...
Right. The only downside, I think, to that one, some people might think is an advantage, it actually runs on AA batteries. It has 4
really?
AA batteries, which some people like the rechargeables, which are these.
Yeah.
I mean, you can buy batteries and always have them, but it does use batteries. And then it
Okay.
has this neat little LCD that flips out, and you can do kind of cool things
Yeah,
with it.
you know what's really great about that one is self-portrait mode.
Sure.
So we go like this. Oh,
Right.
That's a good one.
This is great.
Yeah, nice one.
So anyway,
But the other thing about it is, though, that this one, it looks like when you're looking through it, the little monitor on the back is on, so you can compose your
Sure.
picture like
You
that.
can put it up above people. People were saying they were taking it above crowds because you can
Yeah.
look at that LCD.
Oh, that's neat.
It's a neat camera. So
What's your favorite out of the 3?
I
Do you
would
have a favorite?
actually go with this one right
Really?
here, this 1400. I think it's so tiny. I mean, it's just the smallest thing you've ever seen in your life, but it takes great pictures. It's got a lot of fun modes. The HD video is great. I shoot video of my kids all the time.
Yeah, and they're really
it
cute.
works out great. So
Awesome.
that's my recommendation.
Great.
So I have a great plan then. You take this one because it's closer to you. That will be for you.
Great.
And I will take this one and
Well, there
love
you
it
go.
Think
for
we're
its
all happy.
entire operating life.
And we should
That's
also
perfect.
thank Best Buy for providing all these cameras today to do the segment. And here's the good thing. Tim, you can go out to Best Buy and get one of your own at your local Best Buy store. And you can also go online, of course, to bestbuy.com. So thank you to them. And thanks, Christian. You were great.
My pleasure.
And just in 5 seconds, I'm not like kneeling down here. Someone is standing on a box. I
would
just
do
felt
that?
like I look at myself.
I
I,
mean,
look like, what happened to me?
I don't know why they would say that. I never do that. The tricks
Yeah,
of the
there we
trade.
go.
See?
There we go.
Now
All
my
of a sudden,
secret's
here
out.
we go.
Magic is gone.
Why is my secret out? I wear heels and I'm still on a box.
All right,
Darn it.
still to come, how you can win free tickets to the Minnesota Zoo.
Yeah, but first let's go to Megan Newquist in the newsroom for what's coming up tonight on 5 Eyewitness News. Megan, they're always telling all my secrets over here. I'm the short one.
I know. What do? You're short, you're adorable, though.
Oh,
Live it up,
thank
girl.
you.
You own
Thank
that.
you.
Go
Thank
with it.
you.
You're welcome.